As always, give me an intro.
Actually, I need to prepare this, actually. Never mind. I don't know what's a good intro. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Wait, give me a sec. You might want to cut this bit out, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
What?
This is the intro. Ready? 3.
If it's the intro, why am I cutting it out?
Oh, no. You record this bit now.
Okay, I've been recording this whole time. Go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm gay. Hey guys, I'm happy today because, actually no, I'm sad because I didn't get to go to Trinity's party.
Oh yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about, isn't it? Alright,
Yeah.
Hello people and welcome to Blank Talk with
And
myself
I'm sad.
and Samuel. Yeah,
With
alright.
unsociable Samuel.
Yeah, alright, so it's beginning to become the festive season. Everyone's getting festive. Everything's festive. It's lovely, isn't
You're the
it?
first person I've ever heard say festive. In my family, we don't even know the word festive exists.
Wow. Alright. And it's around this time that there were always heaps of parties. And yeah.
They're so happy. I'm not even in there. I'm so sad.
That's why I'm explaining it to you today. Keeping you up to date with everything you missed so that you'll feel like you were there. Yeah, Yeah, I went to a party recently. Samuel couldn't attend. If you're watching this, the chances are you were at this party. Unless you're Samuel. Hey Samuel, if you're watching
Shut
this.
up. Go away.
Okay. Yeah, time to actually... It was a fairly big party. I took some notes about what happened on my phone because I was thinking of writing this down. I know my iCloud storage is full. Shut up, phone. Right, so me and Jordan arrived there together. You're going to be paying attention while I tell you all this stuff, okay?
I'm not going to pay attention.
You better be. You're my podcast partner, man.
No, I'm unsociable Samuel. Samuel left a long time ago. Call back later for sociable Samuel.
Alright, so Jordan and I arrived together. We saw AJ pretty much straight away. We even put our bags away, and then I gave AJ his birthday chocolate. We just stood on the balcony for ages waiting for people to show up. Like, me and Jordan thought we were late, but, yeah.
Yeah,
But-
missed the whole party.
But there were some people way later than us that we had to wait for. You know, we were waiting to see who showed up. Sadly, you weren't one of the people who showed up.
Shut up.
No, it was sad. I'm saying that because it was sad.
Yeah, because I thought no one was going.
What?
Actually, so like, here's the real reason. I got really stressed out. I was like, oh my god, Trinity's mum's there. What if I make a bad impression on her? Oh my god, she's gonna hate me for the rest of my life. I'm never gonna be able to date Trinity. And then I just took a giant for the toilet for 1 hour. That's why I didn't show up.
My god.
I just realized no one's gonna watch this, so it's okay.
Right, yeah, but there are certain awkward things that happen there, and I'm not going to say certain people's names. Just for the protection of them.
Oh, what a nice guy. Super J.
Right, so you didn't show up. That was sad. We kind of just stood around for ages. Yeah, DJ and Harrison showed up. That was good.
They're pretty legit.
Oh, we were eating some of AJ's birthday chocolate, and then we got told to get into our togs. So we got into our togs, started walking down to the beach. I kind of had to limp.
Oh, that was... Ooh.
So, yeah, we got down to this area on the beach, and we started eating some Doritos and some chicken chips. That's pretty much just what we were doing that whole time. By the way, did you know that Americans don't have chicken chips?
Why? That chicken chips is the best.
Yeah, they think that they're disgusting. I saw a video of some Americans tasting some. So then, yeah. Oh, so then we went and lined up for some volleyball. I saw the girls. I was like, hey, guys.
And we're like, hey,
How's the party going? And then Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, good. How's the party for you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'd rate it 6 out of 10."
Whoa.
That was not because of the party itself, by the way. It was because I think I was in a little bit of a bad mood when we first walked down to the beach. Because of my knee, I obviously couldn't do as much as last year. Like, I had to sit out the tug of war and stuff. By the way, Innie's online. Let's add her.
Yeah, let's get Innie. And
Wait, is that really a good idea?
Yeah, it is.
Is
Come
she?
on. And he's a cool person. Oh, I replied to the over 18 and they said, I think they deleted their account.
Really? So then we all sat by the rocks and looked at a train. And then I was like, damn, I want to get a selfie with that train in the background. So I ran and got my phone out of my bag. Then after the selfie, I just kept it in my pocket, you know. What could go wrong? So we decided to all go for a walk to the toilet. We walked there. On the way back, we went... call failed. Well, she's gone. We went and sat on some swings. Jordan and James were playing on the swings. Then, oh no, it was just Jordan actually. So then I got back, started sitting on the rocks. A bunch of people were playing Kiss, Marry, Kill, so I joined in. And while this was happening, AJ, Jordan, and James were all throwing sticks at me, which was really annoying me because they'd gotten me into a bad mood because they kept teasing me on my leg. Then,
man, that's rude.
No, it got depressing.
Oh, depressing.
Then there was tug of war, which I told you I sat out. There was something like 5 different rounds.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a while to sit out.
Calm down.
James and Jordan quit the last one. Then we went and drank some water that was on the table. I don't know why I remembered this stuff. Okay, so then that's when I thought, I could really be doing stuff on my phone right now, but I realized I'd lost it.
Oh.
So I started freaking out because it wasn't in my pocket.
Pretty shit time there at the start.
Yeah, this was about an hour or two into it though. Because time went by real quick.
In an hour.
Yeah, I know. I realized I lost my phone. I was checking my pockets, it wasn't there, so I checked my bag. It wasn't there either, so we went and asked Trinity's mum if we could go for a walk and try to find it, which was hard because she's scary. Then
Trinity's mum's apparently scary.
Then I was getting real annoyed at them on the actual walk because they were barely even looking. They were kind of just chatting. Then Jordan and James, when we got to the playground, they just started mucking around on the swings. So then, I remember having this plastic cup with me. I was getting all mad. Had like a fit, tried to smash it up against a tree. I'm laughing about this now, but then I was like,
Jaden, did you unleash all your anger onto the cup?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Then, at one point I dropped it. I picked it up and it was all cracked, and I thought I'd cracked it by dropping it. So they started laughing at me, and then I was like, "Oh no, I smashed this up against a tree before." They were like, "Oh." So then we walked back over to Trinity's mum. I was like, "Oh, can't find the phone." Then DJ and Jordan were sitting on top of DJ and Harrison were sitting on top of these big stone things. Then I saw AJ and Jordan having a fight round by this tree, so I walked over to them. Then I spotted James on the other side of the tree sitting there being sad. And then I tried to reason.
You're cutting out, Jaden.
Am I?
Yeah, you're cutting out hard out. You're like.
Okay. Can you recount what I just said before?
No.
Am I still cutting out?
No.
Okay. So I tried to reason with James, but he wouldn't talk to me. He was giving me the silent treatment.
He was like.
Yeah. So then Trinity walked over, sat next to him, gave him a bit of a heart-to-heart talk, made him feel better.
Why? Why does everything bad happen? What did I do to deserve this?
All right.
I want to get the talk to Trinity. You know what, James? He can take Sophie for
Okay.
IKEA.
Okay, so maybe go sulk on a rock one time, and she might. So then AJ was like, "Hey, you guys want to go sit on that seat over there?" And we were like, "Okay." And my gosh, yeah. So AJ, James, and Jordan went and sat on the seat, and then I was like, "You know what? I want to dip my feet in the water because I've got my togs on, but I'm not swimming, so just gonna dip my feet in the water." So
And they healed you like Jesus did.
no, I sat on the rock, and then I decided that the water was too far away, so I couldn't be bothered. then he came and
This
sat
sounds
next to me.
depressing.
And he came and sat next to me. After a while, she kind of just forgot about me and walked away. So then Rose felt
sad.
sorry for me. She came and sat next to me.
Wait,
You-
who did?
Rose.
Oh, you lucky son.
Are you really jealous?
Yes, of you and James.
Right.
I'm gonna kill myself.
So then we
I
were
wanna
just
kill
sitting.
myself now.
We were just sitting there, tossing rocks into the water, trying to hit leaves that were floating in the water. She was like, 10 points if you can hit a leaf. I hit 2 leaves. She hit none.
Ooh, you got 20 brownie points.
Don't do that. This is blank talk. This is meant to be appropriate. Why are you my co-host?
Yeah, this is appropriate.
Alright.
Take on me now.
Okay. So then Josh came over. He was like, he was just talking to us for a while. Then he was like, "Hey, I think we should play a game. What do you think we should play, Jaden?" And then I was like, "We should play Truth or Dare." He was like, "Okay." So, you still there?
Yeah.
So we started playing Truth or Dare. Started off just casual. You know, a couple more people came over. Aria, Harrison, Thomas, those
All the good
people.
old boys.
Yeah, then they were playing with us for a while. Then Blair started playing. I think DJ started playing at some point. Yeah, then some weird ass dares came up. Blair got dared to jump into the water in his clothes, swim halfway out to this green pole. Then
That's weird.
then after he got back,
Why would you do that? Poor clothes.
after he got back, DJ had to walk up to Trinity and be like, "Hey babe."
Why has this happened?
Do you want me to cut any of this out?
No! I'm actually really pissed.
Oh, okay.
Kill me
Okay.
now.
So then what happened after that? Harrison had to walk up to this random girl that was walking past and say, "Hey, you wanna have some milk?" He did it. And then after that got like everyone's attention. Heaps of people started playing. The DJ had to drink seawater. He was gagging straight after. I think I told you this. Then
Yeah.
I'm not joking, like 20 people or something joined. So then the group got so big that we had to split it into 2. Then there were 2 games going at once. So then I went up to Rose and I was like, this all started with me sitting on a rock. And
Rocks are the future, guys.
yeah, then I got sick of it. So I went and sat next to Annie. She was sitting on some rocks. Then I thought there was food there, so I walked off. I kind of ditched
Oh,
her.
sad.
And then
How does that feel?
I realized that the food wasn't there yet, so I turned around to go back, but then this other guy was sitting next to her, showing her these pictures on his phone. And then I actually got jealous.
Ooh.
So then the food actually got sorted. We all had to line up for it. We got one, I believe we got 1 slice of pizza each and a sausage and a bun. That was our dinner.
That's a yum dinner, guys.
There were heaps of us. So then the original group of Truth or Dare people were like, you know what? We should play a private game with all these people trying to get into it. So then we just sat down on some rocks and we were going to start playing one. Oh, but then they were like, hey guys, we're going to all gather and we're going to have a dancing competition. So,
That's disgusting.
so we all had to dance to, I think it was called the cha-cha or something.
The cha-cha.
Yeah, it was real weird.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
No, I wasn't that good at dancing because of my knee. I was getting kind of cautious. Every time someone stepped close to me, I'd like get away from them just
You
in
just
case,
smack them, just
in
like,
case they hurt me. So then, after that we did the Macarena. We didn't. I think we all got a bit confused on what way we were meant to do it because there were some people facing the wrong way at a lot of parts. Then after that, she was like, "Okay, guys, we're gonna have a slow dance." And she was like, "Everyone get into partners. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes." So a lot of people got into partners, but the majority of us were just left over, not in partners.
Take on me now, yeah. And then you got a day with you, Mika.
No. Okay. I was waiting for you to respond. You took ages then. Alright,
Yeah, man.
you need to be focused, Samuel.
I can't. This is actually killing me.
Really? Oh, sorry. Hey, don't worry. I think it gets better.
It is because my brain's trying to like filter out like all the fun parts.
Oh. Okay, so
Chicken
yeah, I wish you were there.
nuggets.
I
I
do
wish
wish
I
you
was there.
I know. Alright,
I missed out on so much.
yeah, so then I'm gonna unplug my phone now. Then what happened? Oh, yeah. So she had to pair us up with people. I think, yeah, Trinity's mum was like, at first she was like, DJ, which one of you was DJ? So then DJ was like, me, and then she was like, come stand out here. And she was being, he was real scared because he didn't know what she was doing, and then she was like, you're gonna dance with Sky. So then
Oh my God.
he went off with Sky, then she's like, she kept calling boys' names and pairing them up with girls. I had originally planned that, if we were gonna have to do a couples dance, I was gonna go up to Lucy and Annie and ask if either of them wanted to dance with me, but I got nervous.
You got some better people.
Yeah, no, I got nervous. Yeah, so then it was too late because they both got partners, and he got paired up with AJ. Then, yeah, so then I got paired up with Charlotte. And then they were like, okay, she was, Trinity's mum was like, okay, we're gonna do the slow dance now. But the music stopped working. So, she was like, okay, everyone pack up, we're gonna walk home, and we're gonna do the slow dance there, and you'll also have a chance to switch partners because a lot of people aren't happy with theirs. Because Josh got put with and he kept asking me if I wanted to swap, but, yeah.
Sad.
I didn't want to be with her. I was like, Josh, you can manage. He was like, no, I hate her.
My
so-
God.
Yeah, so we did start switching partners. I was thinking of asking Annie this time, but she was like, "Hey AJ, want to stay with me?" And he was like, "Okay." And then
Oh my gosh.
yeah, so then I was like, "Oh well, I still have a partner." Charlotte took just me for Josh.
Sad life.
So while we were walking home, I was thinking, "Dang it, I have no one now," and James was like, "Oh, I just paired up with Jessica," and I was like, "Wait, really? I thought you two would hate each other." And he was like, Nah, she's fine." And he was like, "Oh, at least I asked a girl before I got paired up with a random year 8." So then those words made me think I really need to get a partner. So there were a couple of girls walking behind us, so I just went up to them. I was walking next to Josh, and I was like, "Okay, Josh, I'm going in." I kind of just dropped back a bit. I was like, "Hey, do either of you have partners?" Then Yumiko was like, "No," and I was like, "Oh, you want to go with me?" She's like, okay." So then,
She's like, yes, my love. Take my hand.
So we got back up there. We put our bags away. Then there was this meeting in the lounge. Trinity's mum was going over the rules of the dance, and then I couldn't see my partner anywhere.
Same life.
She wasn't anywhere. I couldn't see her anywhere in the room, and I started like getting worried. I started thinking, what if she's gonna ditch me for someone else at the last moment? That would suck. No, but luckily, we got outside. We were all in this big group. Then I saw her there. I kind of
And then
just
she came in with her luscious hair, and she's like, Jaden, oh.
yeah. We started awkwardly walking towards each other. I'm gonna explain the dance in full detail to you. So yeah. So the couples had to get together. The first song was "I See Fire." So at first I didn't know, like, we were too scared to touch each other for like the first 30 seconds or something.
Yeah?
Our hands were kind of just like hovering around each other's. Then
Yeah, man. Romantic.
then eventually we started holding hands. Then
Yeah. Yeah.
then we were
Jaden.
kind of just standing there awkwardly like that. I looked over at James and Jessica. They were barely touching. It was like just their fingertips that were touching. And yeah, so then I was looking around at all the other couples. Ben and Grace, oh man, they had it sorted. They were like doing the waltz. They had it all sorted. They were doing pretty good. Charlotte and Josh, they okay, so most of the couples that have the boy would have his hands around the girl's waist, and then the girl would have her hands around the boy's neck. So we were kind of just like awkwardly watching people at first.
Yeah.
Then eventually she was like, should we do what they're doing? And I was like, okay.
Oh my gosh. You're supposed to be Jaden. Yes, my love. We'll
So then
influence each other.
shut up. So then I kind of just lightly touched her waist. Kind of just kind of kept my hands there. I didn't really want to grab her because I was still really scared. So she was like,
Jade,
you dog. She was like, should we
Jaden,
sway
you
or
dog.
something? She was like, should we sway or something? I was like, okay. So we just started swaying from side to side at first. Then around the end of the song, like, because everyone was actually dancing, we were kind of just swaying there. Then she was like, do you want to spin around or something? Because there were quite a few people spinning, so I was like, okay, we kind of just awkwardly started doing that. Then the next song was YMCA. We didn't have to hold each other for this one, luckily, but it was awkward because I kind of tried to at first. Then,
Jade, it's okay, man. It happens to the best of us.
so then we started dancing. I didn't know, like, I knew we were meant to dance together, but I didn't know how, because we weren't even touching in this one. Like, I had to figure out a way to. I realized she was kind of clapping to the beat of the song, so then we just started clapping each other's hands to the beat of it for quite a bit of it. It was really awkward, but I don't know, in the end it was quite fun. So that was my dancing experience, and what happened after that? Let's see. We sat in the lounge. We got a talk from Trinity's mum about how we're not allowed to touch her stuff. Because last year,
Oh my gosh.
last year Harrison got in trouble because they have these Egyptian things all around their house. Last year Harrison got in trouble because he started stroking this Egyptian thing's beard thingy, and he was like stroking it up and down real fast, and so then Trinity's mum came in. She was like, "Stop my statue." Yeah, so in this one, she's like, yeah, she was like, "Don't touch my stuff, especially you, Harrison." And
Oh.
yeah.
Harrison, you just got told.
And he was like, "I was just stroking the beard." So I went and got dressed out of my togs. I walked out of that room, and Take On Me was playing. Started dancing to it. Then I followed AJ and Jordan back to their room, and we decided to call my phone because we'd lost it. But then Hooked on a Feeling came on. DJ and Harrison was singing it, so I ran in there. We all did this karaoke thing. It was awesome. Our singing was awesome, but some of the girls were like, what the heck is this song? I walked back to the room where AJ and Jordan were. We tried calling my phone, and there was this lady on the other end. And she was like, hi, where are you? And we were like, we're at a party right now. And she was like, okay, we should meet up tomorrow. And then...
What a nice lady.
Yeah, she was an old lady. We we went and got my phone off her yesterday. She was really nice.
I'm surprised she even knows how to use a phone.
Well, she wouldn't have been able to get past the lock screen. She would have just been able to answer the calls. Then you know what happened next, Samuel?
What?
AJ was just stuffing around on his phone. Then he decides he's gonna show me the video that his mum or his brother took of our concert band performance. And I was like, you know what, guys? We should plug this into the speakers and play it. And DJ was like, yes! So we all ran upstairs. We plugged it in. At first it wasn't loud enough, so we unplugged it, plugged it back in again. I remember I watched the video back. Heaps of people were complaining about it. They were like, This one girl was like, No, I'm sorry guys, this was awesome, but nobody wants to listen to this, because we can't dance to it. We can't dance to it.
Sad,
Then I think this one guy was like, I feel sorry for you guys. Then Annie was like, I feel sorry for the audience.
I feel sorry for the audience.
And me and her got into an argument after that. Yeah. Some people tried to sing along to it though. But they got real confused. Then I think a while later, AJ wanted to find somewhere quiet to sit, so we just sat outside by the trampoline. Then I walked in. There were people trying to do the limbo. I tried to do the limbo, but I didn't make it. Instead, I kind of just whacked into their arms. Then I saw Blair try to do it. I'm not sure if you heard about this or not, but he did it really quick. Then he stumbled right off and had his big toe on the wall. Then it started bleeding. Yeah, I think someone brought it up today. So then DJ and me were giving AJ birthday punches. Then DJ and Trinity started playing What Are the Odds. Then I joined in. More people joined, so we went downstairs to play it privately. Then heaps of people kept joining. So then we went back upstairs and...
Upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah, and then the rest of the group went downstairs again. So I tried to follow them, and then I walked in, and they groaned at me because they didn't want any more people in there.
What poos?
So then, this was the most embarrassing part of it. So Trinity was like, Jaden, your mum's here. So I got my stuff, walked out the door. My mum wasn't in the driveway. So then I walked back upstairs, because I'd said goodbye to everyone. Then I was real embarrassed, because I walked back upstairs. They were like, hey, why are you not gone? And I was like, mum's not out there. They were like, oh. Then I was like, Trinity, you told me that my mum was here, right? And she was like, no. I said that Ben's mum was here. And I was like, oh crap.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I just played What Are the Odds with AJ, Trinity, and Jordan for a while. Then my dad showed up and I left. So that was the party, Samuel. That was everything that you missed out.
Wow, I missed out on a lot.
Yeah, you did. Since we have... What are your comments on that, by the way? I just told you everything that I can remember, pretty much.
If I sit on a rock, then many good things will happen.
Yes, they will. Alright, yeah. Okay, since we... This has been pretty long, but... Since I can't be bothered turning off at all, I feel like we haven't interacted enough in this one.
Hot rip.
We need ideas for the name. I had an idea that we could just, have the title of every episode as, like, it would be a word and then talk.
From our topic.
Like, for example, if it was Star Wars, it would be like Jedi talk or something, and the next one would be love talk, and then, I don't know, Christmas talk or something like that. But then I thought, well, that wouldn't really work because, you know, you wouldn't really be able to fit a catchy name into there. Like, for example, imagine dislocating my knee talk. That doesn't work, does it?
Oh, it's an interesting title. Be good clickbait.
No, it will be... No, because that happened, you idiot. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, but still.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. So we need an actual name for this, and we need to think of one quick. I think it should just be a one-syllable word. Something real catchy like, I don't know, Wham Talk, but it's not going to be Wham Talk, because
Okay, let's
that
call
sounds
it
really...
Wham Talk.
That sounds really cheesy and weird. We need to think of one-syllable words that we could fit in here. Any ideas, Samuel?
Ben Talk.
No, not Ben Talk. Okay, what's something to do with our podcast that we could...
Ben Talk.
No. We don't talk about bins. What's a one-syllable word that describes blank talk?
Random.
That's 2 syllables. Random talk. Do you think that should be it? That's not as catchy, but I guess it says a lot about it. That's true. Alright, random talk is now an option.
One, two, three, four. 2, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, what else? And you don't have to do that anymore because we handed in our instruments. I'm not gonna be playing them for another like 7 weeks.
Oh shit.
Yep. Alright. No other ideas? No one-syllable words that go well with this?
I'm in the middle of a league game, so I don't know if I can think.
My God, Samuel. What did I tell
It's a
you?
really good game.
Sure. What time is it? It's 9:20. Alright, I'm gonna go now.
Okay, Jaden.
Do you want to give me an outro?
This was really shit.
Really? This podcast?
Well, yeah, it was a bit cluttered.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, it had one main topic, then we just tried to jam a name thing into the end. But did you enjoy yourself? Actually, no, you didn't. You got pretty jealous.
No, because I
I'm
missed
sorry.
out on everything.
Now I get to feel
Do you
sympathetic.
think
for you.
about my feelings, Jaden?
Yes, I am. Now I get to feel sympathetic towards you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Samuel, that you got so jealous. Everybody, if you made it this far, comment down below something nice to say to Samuel, because he's feeling pretty sad right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm sad.
Right, give me an
I'm gonna kill
outro.
myself.
Give me an outro. Give me an outro.
No. I'm in the middle of a league game. I can't. Join, play League of Legends. Also, Trinity, you're hot.
Oh,